Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, no matter when you are, where you are, who you are, how you are. I, your host, generally specific, here on the Subpar Gaming channel, like to say, hope you're doing well, and welcome. Welcome and come on in. What a fun day. What's up, Frexia? Good to see you. Frexia with a yo-yo. And we got Tremix in the house, Tremix 12. We got Dove in the house. Good to see you. How's the audio? Let me make sure I'm boosting myself up. Oh, I got a little fuzzy on there. Make sure I'm boosting myself up here a little bit. Been a little hard for you guys to hear me of late, it seems. All right. And so we're playing some Magic tonight. We're going to start drafting here in a second. Just going to finish this little game here. And good times. Mazel, mazel. Good times, mazel, mazel. Just one more, please, Doug. Just one more mana. That's all we need. Right? That's it. That's all we need. So I had a pretty good had a six win on my last draft on my free-to-play account. I'm on my regular account right now, so we're gonna do some drafting. This game, jeez, combinations ridiculous. I don't know about you guys, but I've been having like not good luck at all, man. Playing, I haven't been able to get out of Platinum Tier 4 yet. It's just really, I was in Platinum Tier 2 with this account, then I went all the way back into like Platinum Tier 4, I think it was. But I don't know, man. It's just one of those. Been one of those like weird like 4 or 5 days, man, of playing the game. Let's see what's in the store before we get too much into doing anything else. Looks like I must have bought everything that was in the store. This is featured, I guess, but not really interested in any of that. Yeah, it's just my wife's been having bit of a struggle with it. I mean, and I'm even seeing like even like older decks are still kicking the crap out of me, and I'm like, what the heck, man? These decks were slaying not too long ago. Now it's like I just can't get the ball rolling, it seems. But you know what? We are not deterred. Quick draft, no. We're gonna do premieres, or maybe we'll do like a sealed deck. I like drafting, but do you guys want me to do a sealed deck or a draft? Hey, Morning Mist. Good to see you. Make sure I hit the like button too in here as well. I have not done that. Yapping. I'm just going to say yap. Okay. There we go. So y'all, will she do a draft or a sealed deck? I think draft. Kind of jones in to do a draft here. Let's see if we can't make this gem count go above 10,000. I think I'm gonna choose a draft for now. I think this dessert's gonna make me a little sleepy here in about 5 minutes. Dove wants a draft. So Morning Mist made an amazing, very simple, delicious meal today. I like it with the shells, by the way. I don't think it would be as good with elbow macaronis. Man, oh, this is just not good. I think we might go with I think we're gonna go with the chocobo here. I think that's the pick. We're gonna go chocobo. The kick would have been a nice little removal. I should have taken my time and read all the cards, but that's just a really weak rare to open up with. But this is a really good. This is a really good Premier uncommon to pick. In the right deck, it's pretty much top notch. So, heck of a one drop that could turn into just a massive creature. I might splash a little bit of red, but I'm not trying to go green red. I'm thinking green black, perhaps. Maybe we'll get a diamond weapon or something like that. A little bit of self mill. He's so cute. Oh, I was just talking about a diamond weapon, wasn't I? Wasn't I, chat? What a coinky dink. All right, so we get the dark crystal. Meh. The summon Esper Ramo deals damage equal to the number of non-creatures. This is spells in your graveyard, and your wizards get +1/+0 to the end of turn. I don't know if I'm gonna go green blue, but I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna have this diamond weapon, and we'll see if we can't have some kind of mill effects. You know, Hectize is a perfectly fine pick. The Crystal Chosen, I've seen it do pretty well. This creature isn't bad at all either. I mean, that might be the best pick, but I don't. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick it. Leave myself kind of open. I don't want to get married to my very first pick. So we got some blue here. Not doing it. Marlboro. So of all these, I'm thinking probably Cornered by Black Mages is probably my best pick. This pack is kind of weak. Although, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Cornered by Black Mages. Yeah. Unless I'm going like heavily into a town deck with a bard or something like that. So far, we're kind of leaving ourselves some wiggle room. I could go black-red. I could go green, black-red. I could go green-red. All right, and there's a kick right there, too. But we're also rewarded with the Garland Knight of... Yes, that's a 3/2 for 2, chat. That's pretty good. And it has Surveil 1. And we got, of course, we got the Tau Greeter. This kick, I think, is probably the pick. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going with a kick for a removal, chat. I think I'm going with a kick for removal. So we got 4 cards, 2 of which are creatures. Not too horrible. This turns into a creature. We got a Tonberry. We got a Summon Girlfriend. We also have a black-red town. I think I'm gonna pick the Trepe. I think it's between the Trepe and the Freya. I think I'm gonna go with the Trepe. Okay. So this is leaving myself open. Whatever I'm gonna. I still might even go 5 colors. I don't even know yet, chat. So I'm trying to leave myself open here, and hopefully not too open. So, all right, this is a good solid pick right here. Vayne. That can stall somebody right in their tracks. We also have a nice little black-green town. So I think we're going to go with Vayne on this one, chat. Yeah, I think we're going to pick Vayne. So we're looking green. We can go green, black, green, blue. Still a little bit of wiggle room here, chat. There's another kick. So green is definitely going to be a big pick. That's the second Lionheart that I've seen, so somebody's probably going to get a nice stout Lionheart deck there. But, I mean, it's 2 damage. It's a 4 chunker. I'm not sure it's the right pick. Alright. There's the rare that I opened, so my pack just came back to me. As you can see, nobody picked that card at all. We're still possibility of blue here, but I'm thinking I'm going to go rats for this one. It's a nice 2-drop. And look, there's another. I think on this one. I think I'm going to go Rue and Rude as opposed to the greens. And we got the eyes to come back to us. That's perfectly fine. We'll take that. Hektai is coming back. That's kind of nice. So looking like we might not be going into red at all here. Got some mana cycling or some swamp cycling. So I'm not hating on this. I'm kind of glad I didn't take the other black red because it might have tried to lead me into forcing red. Oh, we got a Tonberry. Of all these, that's probably the better of the pick. It's in a little 1-drop, comes in play tap. It has a nice little first strike ability. I think we'll just go with that body. Sure, we'll grab this land for now. Black. This one is probably the ideal one to get for me here, chat. I know we have this rare here, but affinity for birds. When he enters, each bird you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature. I don't really have any birds, honestly. This works really well if I've got like instants and stuff in my graveyard. It's a pretty good solid. But then we also have Thunder Magic, chat. It's probably one of the best commons in the deck, especially with a Trapé. I think I'm gonna go with the Cloud of Darkness though. Wow, what a great equipment right there. Syncopate. All right. Well, we got a Shiva, so I might. It's either that or I'm gonna go. I'll probably. You know what? Yikes. I think I'm gonna go with the town, chat. I think I'm gonna pick the town. Yeah, we're gonna go with some mana fixing. We're gonna be a little bit more disciplined. I think we're gonna go with the Gaius. A little bit of removal. All right. Well, we got a Vanelli. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. I think we're gonna pick that card, and maybe we'll get lucky and get a Fang, chat. Oh, another. Oh, and a cornered by mages. I think I'm gonna go with this though. That's a perfectly fine card. Yep, there's a Fang. We got rewarded with a Fang, chat. All right, we'll go ahead and grab the Fang. And I don't know that we're gonna go blue at all, chat. So I think we're gonna go with the removal. Gonna go the Vane's Treachery. All right, chat. Wake up, everyone. Wake up. Everyone, wake up. Talking to me. That's why I got another sip of some hot coffee. I like this. I gotta stay disciplined, chat. Airship crash could potentially make it into the game. I mean, I don't want to rule out. I probably should have grabbed the town for splashing red, chat. Now that I'm looking at it. I gotta make decisions a little bit faster, I think. Awful lot of these rabbits. Pick rabbit. Yeah, I think blue's out completely, chat. I think red's out. It is cooler than it has been, but still hot. But at least there's a breeze. Guess I gotta go with reinforcements. you doing, Ellie? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the creature. No equipment at all. No black staff, no mage. Well, there's the equipment, but not in my color. We got our rat, so we're sitting at 20. Him is sorting tools. Awesome. What are you sniffing around about? I don't trust you. Shake your head at me. All right, chat. We're sitting at 16 creatures, so we're pretty chunky with as far as creatures go. So now we need some interaction. It's almost all creatures. We got 2 chocobo kicks. It seems like they have kind of dried up. I think we'll put that sideboard. All right, there we go. Let's wake ourselves up with a little bit of trance. How about that? Sideboard you go. Oh, goodness gracious. You kidding me? Lightning, army of 1. And there's a cornered by black mages. There's a thunder magic. Man, this is somebody's gonna be happy for this one here. Yeah, I mean that's a bomb. Let's see if I can find a way to splash it. I might put it in, I might not. I haven't decided yet. I mean no, I can't put that in there. What am I thinking? I just hate drafted that. That's 20 gems, I guess. That's probably, ooh, all right, and a fat chocobo, chat. This is a pretty stout pack. Ooh, and a town, and an intervention, chat. Yeah, we're definitely going with the hardened, but we need some ramp. So some gardeners. So we're at 23 with 2 lands, so that's 21. Yeah, it was a wonderful day. My wife made a really delicious macaroni meal with a few shells. It was really good. It's basically like you cook hamburger and then you mix in the shells. You don't cook the shells, I don't think. All right, let me focus on this real quick. Oh, we're gonna go for the fat chocobo, chat. You don't cook the shells, but you mix it all in. Then you take a can of it's supposed to be diced tomatoes, but she chopped up some stewed tomatoes with the juice, and then like a cup of like beef stock, and then you mix that all together, and then you put in some cheddar and mozzarella cheese, mix that in, and then you put it into a casserole dish to bake it, and then you just top it with cheddar and oh nice, overkill, cheddar and mozzarella on bake it. It's really good. All right, so good. That's good signal. He's letting some really good black cards go by. All right, so we're at 23 right now. So everything I put in here needs to be playable at this point in time. And they're all looking pretty playable. Town greeters, fine. Town greeter might make an appearance actually. I think town greeter Manifex is the way to go on that one. All right, chat. Well, there's a green blue. That's a town. So in case we get some bomb, I don't really see going for that though. But I guess we go with a Malboro. Oh, look at it, Zelditch. That's a good card. I have a full. That one I only have 2 of in my collection. I think it's got to be the flyer. So we're probably gonna get rid of those. I got another flyer, chat, and we got the Shambling Seath. Yeah, I really like this card, but that Jorzilla guy said, no, it's not really that good. And we got a Bards. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Bards. A little bit of interaction and equipment. I think on this one I will pick the Seath. White black. White black seems to be pretty wide open. Yeah, nobody wants that card. All right, yeah, we're going to make some cuts here. So this will get stuff into my, but I don't really have any min acceleration besides Town Breeder. I don't really have any get it back from my graveyard either. Removal. Guess we can get rid of the Hektize. Get rid of the Seath. I think even cornered by Black Mage is a little too weak. I think get rid of the Shining Reinforcements. Yeah, June is almost over, isn't it? Yeah. You are right. My Chocobo just kind of dried up because I don't really have any kind of landfall or anything. Three, 2 for 3. That ain't half bad. But all right, so it looks like this is what we got, chat. I guess we'll go with it. I'm not super impressed with it. Got some interaction, but I don't think I have enough removal. And that diamond weapon certainly didn't come back to me, did it? Did not come back. No, it did not. Get turn 2 removal. Hopefully this thing will become a nice beast. Ellie, what are you looking at? Hold on. Man, I'll tell you, when I say dinner was really tasty today, it was really tasty. I just think food tastes probably better if you don't have to cook it yourself. All right, looks like our opponent does not want to get stuck on mana drops. Very nice. Our opponent is ramping. I want to make a wolf deck, honey. Wolf and humans. Because I think the Fenrir and some of these decks are really cool. I think I'm going to do an Absinthe. What did I say I was going to make? An Absinthe? I don't remember what kind of deck I said I was going to make. Alright, swinging for 2. I got a Flying Death Touch. Our opponent's going black, blue, green. Kind of what we were thinking about doing. He must have snagged up most of my blue cards. Probably got the Shiva. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. 3. Another death touch. Like nobody's playing. Nobody's playing that. None of my friends are on them. Everyone must be pretty busy. Okay. Go ahead and attack. I'm hoping he doesn't have any kind of counter magic right now. I'm thinking he might, so I think I'm gonna do this guy first. And then I'm gonna save up an overkill, so if he does have a blocker, I'm gonna be swinging for potentially all of it. He's ramping. Oh, there goes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Got his land. Okay. Overkill, and if I get a land, yep, he's done. That should be it. Oh, he's at 1, chat. No way. What is it? Oh, it's a chocobo. We'll decline. I'm just trying to think of what could he possibly have that would clear the board without white. He didn't have an Ultima. He just absolutely got rickrolled, chat. Platinum tier 4 in limited. Right. Off to the races, I guess. That's a good thing. Standing in line for bread is a good thing. Bernie Sanders, circa what, 2005? All right. Oh, it had to happen, didn't it? Oh! I really got to pay attention. 'Cause I meant to. I actually meant to. I meant to mulligan. Oh, okay. I got rewarded. That is so awesome. Okay, let's get the chocobo out right now. We're gonna lose a point of damage potentially. Okay, nice. Opponent is ramping. No attack. It's like I'm playing against the same deck. It's like green, black, blue. I'm green, black, blue. It's a weird mirror. Very strange. Past turn. What's up, MC? So far, June has been a good month. There was peace, progress. Yeah. I can't tell if that's... I think that's comedy, isn't it? Good evening. You mean in your own life? Out. Yikes. Okay. Sure. Kill that. I think this is the guy that might have the diamond. This guy might have the diamond. Ellie, what are you sniffing around for? Oh, hold on a minute. I'll let you out in a second. Damn it. No, not that one. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of that, dude. Getting ridiculous, dude. It's all my mana. There we go. There's some mana. For 6. End turn. I'm not gonna cycle because this guy got all the summons. Oh. You know what? Let's swing with both. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Looks like we're gonna trade. I'm okay with that. Going wider. 6 mana would be great, man. I'm kind of got our 6th mana. Oh, it's got 18. I've only got 16 in my. He's already Marlboro'd me twice. Oh goodness, that's pretty big. That's pretty big, chat. That is definitely a card. Alright, well, there we go. Let's do this. Alright, well, I gotta swing with this one. 'Cause that'll put him lethal, put him to lethal next turn. And I don't see him getting red. I don't see him killing 2 of my creatures on this turn, both of which are lethal to him. He's gonna be searching for an answer here, I think. I think my deck's just got. I mean, if I had got stalled on some mana, I think my deck's just got so many creatures. It's such a good thing. All right, let's play the game music a little bit here. Not gay, game. Get your minds out of the gutter. Can't believe this. All right, well that is definitely a thing, chat. All right, there goes more of his cards. He's at 11. He's got to have that steel weapon or something. Got to be something, chat. Start going wide. Yikes, he can, it doesn't have trample though, does it? He can just started treading me down right there. think this is the right call. Got to keep pressure on him. Okay. Yep. Hoping that's the right call. That goes away. And our opponent's at 8 cards in his library. If I get one more marble, I think I have another marble, don't I? That'll get rid of like 3 more of his cards. Hey, Joey Simpson, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. Oh, that could be a problem, chat. That could be a problem. Oh, here we go. This is what we were hoping for, chat. So he has to discard a card, and he's going to get milled 3 cards. And I gain 2 life, he loses 2 life. Okay. Nice, okay. No attack. Love getting, like, the IBC colas. Root beer, cream. Oh, yeah. Oh, this could be problematic. He can't really attack, though, chat. He really can't. He's gonna have to try to. Is he really gonna attack that? I do have Chocobo kick, so I can. Maybe 4. I think I take it, chat. I think that's the right answer. I think that's the right move. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah, here it is. No, can't do that. There we go. Fair enough. And then do this. So it'd be each a non-token creature. So do the neighbors think I'm drunk? All right, opponent's at 3, 1 card in hand, 1 way to tap. Would they think it's beer? How dare they? Alright, opponent is desperate. Trying to get something back. But can he cast it? Is it going to be big enough for him to cast this turn? What about what, Joey? I love obscure, hard to find root beers and sarsaparillas. I think they don't they have to do like a fake? Don't they have to do like a fake sarsaparilla now because it's like supposed to be like toxic or something like that? Opponent is at 1. Yep, he sees it. Oh, because he milled himself. All I had to do is I didn't even have to attack. I just had to pass to him. All right, chat. Well, again, we're off to the races. Is that our second win or a third win? Do so like free cards. Oh, that is win number 2. All right, here we go. It's like a mission to find those drinks. Yeah, I think sarsaparilla or the there's something about the tree. They say don't what the heck's the name of that tree? I was just reading about it not too long ago. Obviously, it didn't seem like I was paying attention, right? Oh, look, I do have a Chocobo Kicks. Yeah, cancer causing. That's it. Yeah, that's what it was, MC. Exactly what it was. U.S. went boom, boom on Iran. Are you serious? Like it started, like, for real? I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. I don't know why at all I'm surprised. Sassafras is a carnivore. Uh-oh, chat. He's got a... Alright, let's get our bow. We're definitely casting on curve right now. I would say no attacks. Is he going to do an ether? Give that a +1/+1 counter. Might have an ejector or something like that. I think we swing, chat. We gotta put some pressure on our opponent. Okay. Okay. Whoopsie! They didn't have nuclear sight. Fordo, 2 others. Yowza, chat. Yowza. Alright, swinging for 2. Cost 6 mana to equip that bow. Thing is really stout. 2/2 with reach. I guess that's where having an arms dealer really comes in handy, huh, chat? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see, we'll offer a trade. Auto pay. Oppo loses 1 card, mills 3 cards. Let's see what does he have to discard here, chat. Oh, he's torn. Oh, Son of Leviathan gone, chat. And then oh, he lost some good stuff, chat. Oh, that is a really good card. That's a really, really good card, chat. I think we just picked that, don't we? Yeah. And I think we 4. Next turn it should be 6. We still have a removal here. Potentially. Okay. I think we just I don't think we equipped yet, chat. Oh, a little late for that, buddy. Already attacked. Oh, wait. Are you serious? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you serious? It won't let me... Yeah. It's a card. Get out the fat chocobo. Alright, here's where we start chunking it up, I think, perhaps. Alright, so we're going to swing for 3. Perhaps. If I've lived in East Coast, I think I'd be planning vacation in the center of the USA. Yeah, well, they really can't. Well, they can't reach us with missiles, but I wouldn't be surprised our own government doing some kind of false flag against us. Might have to bring up the news about it. All right, no counterspell. He's got some interaction, chat. He's got something. Ah, damn it. You dirty dog. All right, well, that's out of the... That hurt, actually. I gotta let the dogs out. I keep saying I'm gonna let him out, and I don't. Well, let's do this. This might chew up our whole turn. He was probably waiting for me to do this. Okay. What are you doing, Finn? I like that cargo ship. It's actually really, really good. All right. I'm going to let my dogs out. I'll be right back, chat. We got a victory. Sorry about that. They're being aggro. All right, we are back. Yeah. One second. There we go.
Iran. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, has now said that the president gave Iran's leadership every opportunity to make a deal, but Iran refused to commit to a nuclear
Hey, what's up, GGM?
agreement. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Give him a
I
chance,
hear
I
you.
guess. And they said no. We have a quick statement from. Oh wow, this is interesting. We have the former chief of defense in Israel, Gallant, has come out to give us a quick comment about this as well. Now, Yoav Gallant says President Trump took a bold decision for the United States, for Israel, for all of humanity. The world is now safer. Yes, I absolutely agree with Gallant, and obviously, despite some of his decisions in the past when he was the defense minister, but you know, he's good. All right, let's see. Cynthia says, I love it. 10 minutes into your live broadcast, I get a news flash pop up on my phone.
Yeah, I don't know, MC. I don't know.
In Iran.
That's a good question.
Did they just release that? Sorry, CNN, you're a day late and $1 short. Maya beat you to the punch again. Amazing, thank you. And Miller, thank you so much. There's a number of supports on Super Chat. Let's see if there's any comments. Yeah, Top Gun 3 starring Trump Cruise. Trump Cruise, love it. What's going on here? First images, I believe, are coming out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who is ready to see, I believe, the first picture from Fordor? Yes, we have it. All right, this is verified. Thank God for that, I believe. Okay, that's... All right, this is only a few seconds. Who's ready to see this? This is Iranian civilians filming Fordor. Okay, so this was the first few seconds video that we have just received from Fordo nuclear facility, or foregone. Fordo is now foregone from Iran, and President Trump has done another post on social media, and this one is great. It's the most out of context. If you didn't know what was happening
Well, why does he seem so giddy about this, dude?
tonight, this would make no sense. But this is what the president has now posted on Truth Social. Just a flag. I love it. It's so good. It's just a massive flag of the United States, basically telling the world, don't poke the bear, don't mess with the US, it's not worth it. This is what's going to happen. F around and find out. Well done, President Donald Trump. All right, what's going on here? There's a couple of other comments. Trump should his address tonight with should start his address tonight with FAFO. That would be great. So we have about 1 hour left. 1 hour from now, President Trump is going to be making his speech from the White House.
I wonder how Tab's gonna feel about President Trump using his FAFO acronym
to address the nation and the whole world. To all the ding-dong trying, the Trump said no wars. This war is a new. Iran already started the war. Iran declared the war. Iran has been shouting death to America for decades. What did you expect? Not only they said death to America.
Yeah, Iranian government has. The Iranian people don't hate the Americans, dude. It's I could show you video after video of the Iranian people going out of their way to be respectful to the American flag. Yeah, this thing is like driving me crazy. It's like lots of pressure tonight for some reason. Let's go. Yeah, I think we do this. Fast turn. Say no attack. I mean, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have swung. Yeah, I think I might should have swung on that particular instance. Huh.
They've been attacking American bases over the last few years. The UK, of course, Israel,
Allegedly.
Yemen, many other places, and also they've been literally proactively building nuclear while saying we're going to wipe Israel off the map. So, and also America. All right, so I am now extremely and officially dehydrated. This is going to go well. I'm going to pass out in the middle of the live stream, by the way. I feel a little bit dizzy. Let's keep going. All right. I was in Germany in the army when the Shah was...
Seems like everyone's dizzy.
Then I was on the attempted hostage rescue that failed in the desert. Oh, that was a mess. And I lost teammates on the ground, but I lived. Today starts sanity. Well done, Frank. And thank you, Frank, for your great service. Yeah, that was a very, very rough day for the US. In case, for those who don't know, the hostages were taken by the Iranian regime. Again, see, 1979. Who started this war? The Iranian regime literally attacked the embassy and took American citizens as hostage, right, for over a year. Now, the point of that was that there was a rescue mission, and Frank was part.
All right, this is just at this point in time. I'm not going to show any more of this. This, to me, this is, yeah, they bombed them. Now, this is just starting to kind of turn into like some kind of war corn. Yeah, providing sound effects. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to keep hearing that? I don't know that we need to. Do we, chat? Do we really need to? Let's see. At the beginning of your upkeep or main phase, if you have a Fang. I don't think I have Fang, do I? Oh, they got rid of Fang. Damn it. Yeah, I don't really want to see it. I don't want that trauma corn or whatever the hell you want to call that stuff. I think we swing. I think we swing. All right, so there's 6 damage coming at him. I don't know what this guy is up to, but he seems to be up to something. Let's see. I guess we get the flyer. And play a land. Alright. And turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 1 more mana, chat. Oh, 1 more mana and I can cast Arden. Casting Arden. Opponent doesn't have any creatures in the graveyard. I only have 1 rat in the graveyard. This would be pretty epic. Alright, so let's get the music of the game going, I think. Alright, here we go. I'm highly pissed about the situation. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of people dying that might not be military. And military is one thing, but I don't know. We'll see what the reports are. I'm kind of ambivalent to it. I don't even know if that's the right word, but it's kind of meh. Oh, nice. Could use a way to get rid of that. I'm gonna ditch that. No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. I think we do this, chat, and we do this. That seems like the right thing to do. Oh, I should have done the other one. Oh, what was they doing? I should have done the token. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I should have done the token. No, because I want stuff for Arden, because that should give me my turn. All right. Go ahead and take that out of his graveyard. Go ahead and swing. Go ahead and swing. Let's go ahead and swing. We're at 11, chat. There we go. Just swing with it all, chat. We're going to gain 5 life. Lottie-dottie, everybody, coming at you. Yes! All right, chat. Angel Gamer. Good to see you. Good to see you, Angel Gamer. Yeah, I enjoyed listening, even if I was a little bit suspect of the experts or the people that were opining. I support their right to opine about it. I was suspect of their motivations, but I do believe that their information was factual. I think it's historically researchable. I didn't have a problem with that aspect of it. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi as well. And I did hit the like button. Oh, thank you for hitting the like button. It's called reciprocation. It's a beautiful thing. Tav should listen to that. At the lowest personal level of uncomfortable, I doubt any of us wants to suffer the financial, food, goods, products, gasoline taxes because of this. Listen, they say that there's more money made during one day of war than an entire year of peace. So, I mean, is it true that the Iranian government has been calling Israel and America big and little Satan? I'm not sure which one is the big and which one is the little. I think it's Israel they call big Satan. I think they call us little Satan or something like that. They been chanting for death to America? Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's the government. Like I said, I could show you videos of the Iranian people, especially at the collegiate level, instead of walking over the Israeli and American flags that they put right at the threshold, if you're trying to get through the door to go into the to get educated, they'll step over it, or they'll jump over it, or they'll walk around it and try not to step on it. Because the soles, showing the soles of your feet or your shoes is like a loaf, like it's basically a big insult from what I understand over there. I don't know if I like this, but we'll go ahead and keep it. We'll go ahead and try this. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like this. So I don't know, man. I'm ambivalent about what's going on. I think that there's I'm pretty sure that there's information that I'm not privy to. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And, I mean, I'm happy that I no longer have to. I'm not military age, so I'm not fighting. But what about my grandkid? What about my granddaughter, my grandson? Is this going to be another 20-year war? Are they going to get drafted? These are all questions that I kind of ask myself. I think my opponent has the perfect deck here, chat. Yeah, I think my opponent has the perfect deck. Let's go ahead and drop this down. And we're going to go ahead and... I think we got to get rid of... I'm not sure if we need to get rid of this guy or not, but I think we need to get rid of this guy, though. He's got to go. And I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to swing with both. Yeah, I think I'll swing like this. Okay. Alright. Angel Gamer says, on the subject of gaming, have you tried Dune Awakening yet? You'd probably have fun with it. How old is that game? It's been out for a minute, hasn't it? I've not. I do like the Dune world MMO. Okay, it's a MMO survival crafting. Interesting. My wife would probably like that too. How long's it been out? Just came out. Oh, I think I saw Brian Menard maybe playing that. Maybe? Maybe not. Can't block that. Hold on, chat. Alright. I'm gonna take 5. Might be my first loss today, guys. We'll see. Okay. And I probably should have attacked before I did that. Just so I could maybe... Oh, No. I'll decline, so that gets rid of that fire magic. That's good. No, I do like MMOs and survival. Just came out 2 weeks ago. I have to check it out, actually. I had to get rid of probably a few games off my computer. It's on Steam. I'll have to look at it. Have you been watching like the new movies or is it a series that comes out, or it's a movie, right? We're on the second part. The first one had like Jason Momoa on it. Let's go. All right, so yikes. Opponent's getting pretty wide here, chat. Getting pretty wide. Yeah, I don't think there's much I'm doing here, chat. Let me drop this down. I think I might be getting a loss here, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 turns. Maybe I can pull it off, chat. I don't know. I'll say no attack. There were two movies, and I think there's an HBO series coming out. Yeah, there's the 2 newest movies. I know there's some old Dune movies that were pretty good. But I like that the new ones are pretty good too. Yeah, I think we've seen the 2 so far. All right, chat. I don't know. Can I make it to... I don't think I can make it. I don't think I'm going to make it, chat. Yikes. Yeah, put that on the bottom. And that's a 6/6, huh? This guy has got an amazing deck. That sounds not good. 4, 5, so that's 7. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do. I think that's GG. Got 1. Oh, and then I get Fang. Oh, that's so funny. That is too funny, chat. All right, that's game. GG's. All right, well, that's our first loss. Yeah, I have to check it out. Here, let me look at it real quick. Why we're here. It's called Dune: The Awakening. Trailer. Okay, hold on. All right, chat. You all ready for this? Thank you, Angel Gamer, for letting me know about this. I think we'll put it here. Now let's go. Oh yeah.
So then, you're not quite dead.
Great plots are afoot in the Imperium.
Yeah.
And the currents of England.
Yep, I remember that one.
You will go to Arrakis as our agent. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper.
You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. Who are you? You've heard the expression, the spice must flow. I am the man who ensures that it continues to do so.
I dreamed of you. Burst in fire. Twin comets in the sky. The seer of lies. I am terrified of what happens when you awaken.
We've all lost our way. You can complete the mission.
Every person carries their past with them. Who are you?
Huh. All right. All right, chat. Yeah, I might have to wish list that. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea that was out. Yeah. That looks really good. What y'all think, chat? What did y'all think? The soundtrack's pretty dang amazing. Very good quality. Sounds like the voice acting is right up there. I just hope it's not going to be like some of the games have been lately. It's been really fun so far. Is it doesn't like lead you by the nose, does it? I don't like games that I like it when it's a wide open world and I can kind of do whatever I want to do. I don't like the lead you by the nose games. All right, chat. All right, here we go. That's better. Yep. I guess we will put the overkill back in. We get a nice curve right here. It's a perfect curve. And hopefully we get the overkill when we really need it later. Go ahead and keep 6. Go ahead and mulligan that one back in. And yeah, it's similar to Conan Exiles. If I looked into that, Conan was like one of my favorite. Conan's always been like one of my favorite kind of titles and stuff, you know. That was the first comic book I ever read back in, I think, like 76 or 8. Somebody's old comic book. And it was like half. I remember the cover was half ripped off, and the cover was half ripped off and everything, and a bunch of coloring crayon on it and stuff like that. I remember I devoured it, and then I just became like obsessed with comic books. I think that's when I kind of really started to kind of, I guess, nerd out would be the right way to use it. I forgot that there was a Conan comic book. Yep. Oh yeah, Conan the Barbarian. I guess. Oh no! Cancel. All right. Go ahead and swing. And drop the rat down. Yep. Traveling, call the mountain choker. It's a very open gameplay. There are different zones that you can progress to with the story quest, but otherwise you can do and build whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. That's definitely gonna go on my list. I'm thinking, why not? I'm gonna swing for 2, and I may sack this in order to draw a card, and I'll get the token, so that way I can cast my Chocobo. What does that thing do? Draw the card. Oh, okay, Brainstorm. Okay. Seems like I've stalled here a little bit, chat. Yeah, I used to do the Conan Saga. There was like a Conan Almond, not all Chronicles. I collected a bunch of Conan. I still got I have like one box of comic books left that kind of got saved from moving around a lot. The combat feels good too. You can use swords, knives, guns, and you don't have to be locked into just one weapon. So it doesn't. See, that's what I don't like. I don't like the games where you got to hit X here and then Y there. Or, you know, I mean, I'm a mouse and keyboard player, but I don't know. I just want to be able to push an ability, and it kind of does it. Oof, chat, this is getting bad. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, chat. Don't think I'm gonna win this one. Block. Yeah, I think I do that. I'll get the token either way. Okay, that's good. That costs 5 to equip. He does have the 5. Let's get it. Let's get a mount. No. Yikes! I really don't want to use this. Really don't want to use this. Yeah, I have to, chat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get run over here. Got 2 blockers. I'm just gonna pass. Probably should have attacked. Dove says one of my cousins loved comic books, but he was mostly about Marvel. Yep, that's what I was interested. And a couple of DC, but only like Wonder Woman and Superman for DC. I believe he thought DC superheroes were stupid for the most part. Yeah, there's a big rivalry between like Marvel and DC fans. These guys are about to get tough, guys. These are about to get tough. Yikes, chat. All right, so we got trample. I really need some. I mean, I really need some mana here. Like some black mana here, dark mana. Yeah, I need some mana. I need to start ramping. Yeah, I don't like being led by the nose through games and stuff. Like, I used to play like EverQuest like way back in the day. But then like then I went from EverQuest to World of Warcraft. Well, I went Ultima Online. Well, first technically it was Zork. Then it was text-based MUDs, multi-user dungeons that were online. And then it went from that to Ultima Online, then Ultima Online to EverQuest. Sorry. Resolve all. Sorry, I gotta focus. Sorry, just got a text message. Chat. Oh, keep banging my mic. All right, opponent is gonna do some dirty deeds, dastardly deeds done dirt cheap, chat. We're gonna pass. I think we do this. We do this. No, we do this. And this. Or I don't know, he kills it either way, right? Yikes. Yep. I guess we do it. Need mana. Come on, man. Come on. I got 2 answers in my hand, chat. This is getting ridiculous. No swamp. Are you kidding me? What in the world? Alright, chat. Yeah, I grew up playing Age of Empire. I never did mess with Age of Empire, but I did do a little bit of StarCraft. Diablo, yep, I've done Diablo. I used to play WoW, but then I got into Overwatch, Rainbow. Oh, I've played Overwatch. Rainbow Siege 6, I've never played that. And New World, I heard, really flopped. And I guess now they kind of like fixed it, so now it's better, I guess, again. No mic banging. It's like muck banging, but with mics. Not good, chat. Getting rickrolled here. Come on, man. Really? Like, really? Like, really? Really, chat? I can't believe I gotta do this. So we're gonna say a non-sacrifices a token creature of their choice. Okay. Okay. And then we kick. Yikes, chat. That thing's about to get massive, so I'm going to have to kick this. Yeah. I have to put that back into my hand. Oh, chat, I need one more swamp. If I get another swamp, I might be okay, chat. I might be able to... No, he's got a whole handful of cards. I'm pretty much cooked on this one. I have 8K hours in New World. I quit when I heard they decided to start over, re-release it after 2.5 years. That was pretty bullshit. Were they gonna reward you with anything or give you any kind of like? I mean, that's a lot of time to spend in something like that, right? And I get it, man. Because I used to back in the day, I used to like do almost 72 hours straight. No, just a big old FU, huh? Well, that's not very nice. Well, he can move that over, so that's not a problem. You got another one of these? Wow, chat. Yeah, I think we're cooked, chat. I think we're cooked. Yeah, I think we're... Yep. Sacrifice a... I mean, I don't know how we're staying in it, but we're still here. I keep buffering, so I'm not getting the full context of the conversation. We're talking about some of the video games that we play. New World is something that I was excited about when I first saw it advertised. I wasn't in a position to really play. I think I was still in the Army back when that came out. Maybe. How long has that been out? Oh, no, I couldn't have been in the Army. No. No, I don't think I was. Yep, good game. Great deck. I mean, I went undefeated until these last 2 losses, man. It came out in 2021. Yeah, definitely not. Maybe I think something else. Wow, eyes are acting weird. Or put my damn sunglasses on or something. They're bothering me again. All right, let's get a good. Hey, listen, we got 4 wins, chat. So we basically got our gems back. It only cost us 100 gems. If we get another win here, that'll be amazing. It means we actually made 100 gems and we got 5 boosters. So that'll be a good day. Then I'll let us draft free again. Yeah, I can't keep this. This is much better. All right, I'll keep it. Yeah, not that great. I wonder if I have the specs and stuff to even play Dune. I mean, this laptop's probably like 5 years old. Maybe someday soon I'll come on, really? I just don't want him triggering that thing. Watch him have another one in his hand. Okay, this is, I mean, you guys saw my first 4 games, how I just rolled through everyone, right? I had the mulligan. I almost had the mulligan again, right? So that's a land. Would I sacrifice this for the land? Yeah, I think I would. Chat. Let's play it. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some land. We took a white mana from him, so that's good. Oh, he's probably going to be super mad about that. All right. Maybe I can get lucky and just keep milling his land so he doesn't get any. Well, thanks for stopping in, Angel Gamer. Feel free to stick around if you want, obviously, but I do appreciate the reciprocation. And I like the conversation. Most of my crew don't really do gaming and stuff. So someone I met while playing New World built me a computer. He knew I was playing on a crappy laptop, so he built me a gaming rig and shipped it to me. That was one of my best grifts. Oh yeah, you kidding me? And it's crazy because if you know how to do those things, man, you could do it pretty cheap too. I mean, we pay a lot of money for somebody else to do our computer building. Maybe that's something I'll do as a hobby at some point in time. Do I get the land, chat? Yeah, I think I picked the land up, don't I? I think that's the call. My ex kept all the game consoles. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. We definitely want to get Fang. That'd be awesome. Mike E in the house. What's up? Yeah, he was a cool guy. He and his wife are both Afghan vets. Yeah, you meet a lot of really cool people playing games and stuff. Trying to get my wife to start working on her channel. We're trying to get her some subscriptions. Huh? I didn't hear you. The girls are in. Oh wow, it's 9:30. I gotta start setting a timer for sunset too. Thank you, baby. Let's put the girls in. think we do this. Don't have a computer anymore, so I can only play games on my PS5. PS5. Is that the newest one, or is that the... Alright, so let's see if we can... We'll swing, and we'll swing. See what happens here. Alright. Okay. The question is, I think I put a town crier here. I think that's what I do, chat. Hopefully I can get my 6th land here. Yep, okay. What do I need here, chat? Either one, okay. Oh, nope. Actually, we do need a swamp for sure. We need at least 3 swamps. Thank you, Dove, for sharing her channel. I appreciate that. We're trying to get her to 50 subs so she'll be able to live stream. She's not a real prolific gamer or anything like that, but I think it'd be fun for her because she's a really, really, really shy person. So I think it'd be a good thing for her to kind of get out of her shell, so to speak. All right. Yeah, I think we do that. And then I think we do this. Non-token. Okay, and then I think we swing for 4. I sub to her. Thank you, Angel Gamer. I appreciate that. But I also have PS4, PS3, and an Xbox One. Yeah, those are worth some money, though. Oh, goodness gracious, chat. That is, that's something, chat. That's a critter. He's at 7 life, though. I don't know that he can really attack too much. We'll end turn. For the end of his turn, we'll mill 2 cards and get something back. Hopefully, we'll get an Arden. That would be amazing, chat. He's got me on a 2-turn clock now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's see what we have in there. I think. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna take action. We're gonna get the Marlborough. Yep. Resolve. Turn. Oh, and then we get Fang too. Look at that. So he's got 1 card in hand. He's gonna have to discard it. What is it? Oh, that's big, chat. What else did I get? Oh, nice. Got a Phantom Train. No attack. I can't even block this, chat. That's the sad part. I can't even block that right now. It's not good. Not good at all. That's probably GG's. Probably GG's. That's 9 damage, right? I can block the 1/1. Hope for something really good. I don't know. Other than a Chocobo kick. Nope. That's it, chat. That's game. Because I need 3 things to block that, so... Yep. Wait, cannot be blocked except by 3 creatures. He's at... Look at that, chat. Look at how close I am. Ah, so close, chat. So close. We'll let our opponent... See, if I would have had that still, I think we would have won it. Sad face, but you know, we got 4 wins. It's kind of weird how we went from crushing and sailing to just hit a wall of competitors. I mean, maybe I should have left and came back to it or something, because it was like the game was not going to let me win. Just wasn't happening. All right, but listen. It cost 1,500 to join. We got 1,400 back plus an additional free packs. So let's go ahead and open them up, see what we get. What's up, Yoda? Good to see you. All right, looks like we're into all just gems now, chat. I really do want to get above 10,000 gems. I think that would be so cool. Let me see. Start playing for free. Yeah, I think Killer thought I was doing a show tonight, but I'm not. And I'm waiting to finish Clara Obscura until after Miss McClellan gets better. Because I don't really want her to miss the episodes, so I'm kind of holding off. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and let's do another draft, chat. Shunk. All right, we're down to 7,700 gems. So we probably got about enough for 6 more drafts if we don't win any more gems. But I'm feeling good. Maybe we'll. Trying to think of what kind of strategy. I don't really want to be married to anything, and I think black green is really powerful. Lots of creatures. I kind of felt like I didn't have enough interaction. Blue red is really kind of lit. I think. But we'll see. Man, I'm suddenly really tired. All right. Oh, we got our girl Lightning. I love this card. It's good to get it in the beginning because then we know what we're going to be playing. So we got Lightning. Looks like we're probably going to go Boros or Jeskai. And equipment. So there's a Ninja's Blade. So there's equipment. Look at that. Okay, 2 equipments and her. There's a black white. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that. Oh, wow. And a Joshua, chat. We got a Joshua. Look at this Boros. That's crazy, chat. In a good way. I want to see this card actually, because at the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until the end of turn, you may play the card you own and exile this way, and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value. I still think that triple triad, I want to make a deck based around that. I think it's a great card. We got some black red towns. I've been seeing a lot of airmans going around. Heck. A lot of really good red cards here, chat. So, all right, got some nice. I mean, just some top tier. I mean, Thief Knife is really nice, but that'll take us out of blue, or that'll take us into blue. I think I go with a Tiara. Yep. So right now we got a nice. I mean, these are just top tier. They're all creatures too. So we're already starting off creature heavy, and that's great. That's really good. They're a little pricey, so we need some 1, 2, and 3 drops too as well. Maybe a 4 drop. We got 3 drops, so maybe like a 4 and a. There we go. There's our 1 drop. Ah, Torgal, who is a fine hound, really good hound by the way. I am so tempted to pick him right now. I am so tempted to pick him. But I think Zach Fair keeps us on color, chat. No one's really picking him though. That's the weird thing. I think I gotta go for Torgal. All right. All right. I think we go with the equipment, chat, or the land. I think we go with the. I want to say we go with the Paladin. And then maybe we'll get like an arms dealer. But I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the equipment. I think that's a little too early to pick a town. So we got plenty of 3-drops, got a 2-drop. Maybe we'll get the Zach Fair again, or Flair, or whatever his name is. Oh, here we go. There's another Paladin's Arms. So this makes a knight too, so if I end up getting that white guy that makes all my knights, Chocobo's not bad. You know what? I'm going to go with the wind. I'm going to go with the wind. I'm going to do that, chat. That'll help us fix. That'll help us fix there too. Yep. I'm glad I did that. Girlfriend is not bad, but so now we're being mature, chat. We're picking some mana fix. We're going to try to make sure our mana's right. There's 2 green sources right there, but they're also red and white, so that fits perfectly. All right. Make sure you yap some more. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Come on in, pull up a chair. I think I've run out of notifications though, because usually I got a few more people in here chatting. But I know most of you, it's a weekend chat, so you're probably busy having fun. You might be getting ready to pull up a chair and just kind of sit and relax. And I'm glad you chose to hang out with me tonight. Otherwise, I'd be a dude just talking to himself on the internet, which could be entertaining. That's what Rush Limbaugh kind of did, right? I'm hoping we really get rain the next couple of days. Yeah, rain is really, really helpful. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I do like Ash. I think I'm going to go with the 4-drop weapon vendor because we are going to try to go pretty heavy on weapons. So we get a card draw. There we go. White Mage's Staff isn't great, but it's either that or a Hill Gigas. I think I'm going to go with the staff for a little bit of life drain, and it's a creature. Mike, send it our way. Yeah. Oh, you got lots of rain. It rains here every day. Is that Florida, right? Isn't it true? Like it rains every day in Florida? Like in the beginning? I guess we go with... You know, I'm really tempted to just grab this card, chat. I mean, it could be a nice little surprise. I don't think anyone's expected to play that card. I mean, do I pick the town just in case? I mean, maybe I get a bard or something. Yeah, I'll pull that out. All right. I mean, that's a... yeah, I'll go with the 1-drop. All right, chat. There we go. We got got another Torgor, chat. This is making it even more delicious. We got a nice kick there. There's the fair. This guy is really good though, chat. Especially with the amount of equipment I'm seeing, but I can't pass up a Torgal because it'll make all my humans just that much more powerful. That's a cat archer. That's a human. Yep. I think I got to get the Torgal on this one, chat. Really hoping that swings around though. Overkill is a Magitech. That's a perfectly fine card. Another Torgal, chat. Yep. I know it's... Oh, there we go. We got a Tifa. Or we got an Albert Steiner. I think we go with the Albert, chat. Yep. Crossroads Village probably wouldn't be horrible. But I think we go with the Albert on this one. Oh. Yikes, chat. Yeah, I think we go with the sword. The sword can just win. That can be basically considered a removal. So what do we got for creatures? We got 8 creatures. Nice. We got our curve is like perfect, chat. Look at our curve. That's not a bad land. Girlfriend, I don't think I want to do that. There's a fate. That's a removal. That's not really a bomb, but it is on curve. Late game, yeah. I think I take the crest for removal. We're looking for another 3-drop here, maybe another 2-drop. Still does dove. You can eat your watch by the rain. Why would you want to eat your watch by the rain? All right, so this will bring an artifact. Okay. So with this, I can, that's a 3/2 flyer, and I can get my coral sword. I can get the mage staff. So I do have a couple of targets that I can pull. I don't know if summoners is the right pick. Oh, all right, chat. We're getting rewarded here. We either got, I think we take the Albert, I think we take the Steiner. I think we need another 3-drop maybe here. Keep that curve going. These are all fine cards, all playable cards. That knife coming around is nice. Slash of Light would not be horrible. A defender, draw a card. I think I go with the Slash of Light though, chat. I think I go with that. Sporadic. So we definitely need to start picking up a couple more 3-drops. Our curve's getting a little bit wonky. And I mean, all right, let's see. I mean, that's not bad. The Chocobo, yeah, I think we got the Chocobo on this one, chat. Although the Magitech Infantry would be nice, I think we got to go with the Chocobo. All right, so we did get a Zac, and she's just awesome. I like this character right here, but I think I'm good on 5-drops, so I'm gonna go 1-drop. So we definitely need some 3-drops. We'll get falling behind on our 3s. I'm at 18 playables currently. We're definitely good on Torgals though. But green. I probably should be looking at some more towns too. See if we can find a town. Now I have to go look again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the armor, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this armor. But I really do need some 3-drops here. But I think having Torgals to help with mana. That's blue-black. I'm gonna go with the 3-drop creature. There we go. Another Zac. Nobody seems to really pick that card. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think I go with the instant ramen here. Yeah, I'm okay with the elixir. Oh wow, chat. Yeah, that's a really good card for us. There's a Shiva in this hand. Goober Gardener might be the pick here though. No, actually, Esper Origins. Definitely the pick. There's a summon Primal Guarda. But the Gardener would be pretty good to help. Well, I don't know that we need a lot of ramp, but I think this one's definitely going to be the pick here. All right, Ultros is you know what? Everyone, listen. Gaiat's not a bad pick, but oh gosh, we got to go Thunder Magic. I think this might go around, chat. Yeah, we're going to pick the Thunder Magic. We're gonna get rid of the blue here because I don't see us playing any blue at all. So we're at 27. I gotta get rid of a few things here. What won't I be playing? That's not a bad big boy. Out of all this pack, I think he's probably our best pick. But I gotta think about. So that guy's probably gone. That's probably gone. That's probably gone. Clive's Hideaway. Yeesh. It's probably not a really good. It's not a really good pack for us at all, chat. What would I least like to go against? Would probably be my query here. I mean, I guess I'll just pick this. That's 20 gems. So I'll just get that off the board there. You know, I'm not seeing any like big green white cards so far. What would we take out of here if we had to? Probably White Mage's Staff is probably gonna go. Oh, there we go. And there's another Zac. There's the Gubu. I think I'm gonna go with the Gardener. I think that's the mature pick to make. I might be getting rid of the Call of Chocobo here. I don't know if that's gonna make it in the deck. All right, so we got a Fire Magic, or here we go, green red. I think I got to go with the Fire Magic and hope that maybe I'll get some more mana fix. That'll be a nice little removal. So I'm at 23 playables right now, chat. So whatever I put in has got to be like, there we go. It's got to make the deck, if you know what I'm saying. There's another Mage Tech Armor. That's actually pretty good. It's a nice 4/4 that brings in another. I think out of all this, yeah, I guess I just take the rare land. That's 20 gems. All right. It's kind of surprising, but we got a Rydia, Summoner of the Mist. We only have like really one saga. There we go. It did come around. I'm going to play this damn card, man. Gonna play it. Ooh, Crossroads or that. I think I go Crossroads, chat. Gotta be mature, chat. Gotta be grown up. Man, I wanted that. I mean, a 1/4. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. No one even picks the balls anymore. That's kind of interesting. That's actually not a bad card. Kind of helped me out a couple times. Gigantoad's actually not bad. Looks like I'm a little light on 3-drops, chat. But because of the mana ramp, we could probably just spring right into. So I got to drop 3 cards. I would say that I did a pretty good job drafting, chat. Mike says, yep, they're building it up, squeezing as many people in as they can. Okay. I mean, Steiner might not even be a good fit in here because I don't have as many equipment as I thought I did. I only have 2 equipment, chat. So maybe he's not even going in. He's out. How many creatures do we have? We're at 16 creatures. That's respectable. But I need to drop 2 more. Landfall. Whenever whenever a land you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Summon X. Okay. Return target saga with mana value X graveyard with a finality counter. It gains haste until the end of turn. Okay. I only really have 1 saga, so I think she's out, chat. I think she's out. And I don't think I can afford that, so all right, I really got to pick something here. Hard to believe that I've already lived where I'm at for 20. Time flies, man. Time absolutely flies. Absolutely flies. That's a whole fact. I think I can get rid of this Chocobo, honestly. I think I'm good. Yeah, this might, I don't know, started off strong creature-wise, chat, but hopefully I didn't screw up by branching into some green. Hopefully I get rewarded for it. The Fine Wolf. It's just too hard to let go of it. You know what I mean? Torgal. He's a fine hound indeed. All right, so let's go ahead and. Oh gosh. Yikes. Do I keep that? Oh, I think I'm gonna go green. So that way I can get my gardener down. Gardener down. I feel like I'm gonna regret keeping this hand. I need white mana, like really bad, chat. My kingdom for some white mana. No white mana. Dang it. A black mage staff. I think I kind of want to let him try to equip it and then shoot it. Okay. Fine. I'm glad I held on to it. Oh, it's gonna swing for 2. I really need some white mana. This is getting ridiculous, chat. I got 5 mana here and 1 more mana though, and I can cast this guy, so that's kind of good. All right, 3/2. That's not good. Now the spanking begins. Come on. What? Come on. This is what I'm talking about. I got 3 Torgals. I got 3 wolves in my deck. Tap for any mana. I get the garden. Of course, I got Mr. Protor right from the get-go here. Come on. Come on, deck. Shuffler. Florida has crazy drivers. Cook, chat. Great deck. Just cook. Got all kinds of answers in my hand, chat. Get F, man. You gotta be kidding me right now. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm screwed. He's got menace. No white mana. I got a handful of white. I finally get my 6th land. Oh, 5th land. Oh, it's frustrating when you got such a good deck, chat, and you're like, okay. The shuffler's fine, guys. There's nothing going on here. I mean, what a way to lose. Oh, look. Oh, look. A fair distribution of my mana. It's amazing. It's like a Christmas freaking miracle. Christmas miracle. See, that's the card I kind of wished I had right there. That's a pretty cool card. Let me do that. All right, looks like my opponent's stuck at 2. Hopefully. He is not. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. We do this. All right. And I think we... I think we do that. Hold on. How much is that? Just one, ward one. Okay. I'm gonna go 1-1. That's that. Yes. Yep. Resolve. Okay. Right. Okay. Cleared our opponent's board. Hopefully we'll do a turn 6. Lidorless. I think we're gonna swing. All right, do it. Oh, do it. Please do it. Oh, you know you want to do it. He wants to do it, chat. He's doing the thing. Is he gonna block? Is he gonna block, chat? Oh, I think he's gonna do it. Oh, he did it, chat. Surprise, mother! Ooh, first strike. Alright, then we're gonna cast this. Alright, I do need mana, mind you. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's get rid of that. End turn. So next turn I'm going to be able to cast this and then grab another land, which will be a mountain. I guess it could be a mountain. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Do I have anything that's 2 white? No. What about Josh? That's not even 2 white. All right. We gotta get rid of that Supu. Man, we gotta do our business here, chat. Let's go here. And go ahead and do sure. Yep. Go ahead and swing for 7. Okay. We're doing the thing, hopefully. There's one stretch of interstate in Texas. The speed limit is 85 miles per hour. The time I drove it, it was scary. Those assholes had been going 100 miles an hour easy. Yeah, it's just funny how, like, no matter how much you extend it, they should just do the Autobahn is what it should be. You know, you have to stay to the right except for a pass, and people just cruise, dude. You know, people just cruise. All right, chat. Why is he buffing that up if that's his tapper? Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, chat. Let's give him haste. Just trample. Okay. Let's go. Gonna tap me? Oh, yeah, please tap me. I don't think this guy is too smart, chat. Alright, we're gonna swing with that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and cast this. And oh, here we go. Oh no! It's not gonna be a... Oh, son of a... Damn it. Oh, I put the wrong one in. I should have put the other one in. My bad, though. think we're gonna be all right. I totally brain farted that. I should have put the card behind it, and then I would have been able to draw that in the next turn. Okay, that's a card, chat. Minwu, white mage. All right, opponent has enough to make that 7/7 now, so I got to do whatever I'm gonna do right now, chat. He has something in his hand. He's touching everything. So I gotta remove. I can remove his 5/5. Okay, gives me 2 extra mana. Okay. First things first. Exile that. Does it work? Okay, fair enough. Okay, fine. I'm gonna make this. Alright. And we're gonna swing, a swing, a swing, and a swing. Alright, swinging with everything, chat. He's got trample too, so. Oh, he didn't see the trample, did he? Oops. Good game. We did the thing, chat. Whew. 10-10, chat. All right. So after this full booster draft, I'll go ahead and hop off here. Put you guys out of your misery. Let's see if there's. I think this is over. Let's see if there's anything kind of important going on in the background over here we can listen to. Michael Knowles. Oh, here we go. This is like. All right, here we go, chat. This is kind of like official news. Not really a giant fan of it, but here we go.
Your weapons. So I don't think he misled you. You might disagree with him, but you couldn't say he misled you. Did not seek congressional authorization. That's both not true and irrelevant, because there's reporting out, even from liberal sources, saying that President Trump did brief Speaker Johnson and Majority Leader Thune. But also, President Trump does not need congressional authorization. He has the War Powers Act, which allows him to engage in military action for 60 to 90 days. The president is here. He'll be speaking. We'll get his take on it directly.
There we go. Oh, is he muted?
Nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided
There we
a
go with
long
the mana
time
again,
ago
chat.
that I would not let this happen. It will not continue.
I need green
I
mana.
want to thank and
Will I
congratulate
get green
Prime
mana?
Minister
I do not get
Bibi
green mana. Why would I
Netanyahu.
get green mana?
We worked as a team.
I got a
like
handful of
perhaps
green.
no team has
Why would
ever
I
worked
need green
before.
mana, chat?
And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want
big-time
to
difference, yeah.
congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades.
Well, this tells you pretty much that they were planning on doing this already. So there you go, chat.
Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left.
This is what is going on,
Was
dude.
the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
The most impressive aspect of that speech was not anything the president said, though we'll get to that momentarily. It's who he was standing with. Trump didn't show up alone. He's standing there with
Yeah, a bunch of
Secretary
neocons.
Defense, Pete Hegseth,
Neocons.
the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, and most crucially, the Vice President, J.D. Vance.
Yeah, well, let's not forget about Israel looming over him.
The presence of J.D. Vance there is most significant for...
I'm telling you, they got dirt on Trump. Trump has to be a real disgusting person, I would say, that he's got to be so compromised that they have him in their pocket. They have to have Trump in the pocket. For him to just, like, unilaterally basically do this and just, like, I mean, it's like... I don't know, chat. This is just so weird. I got 17 lands in here. Why do I keep getting these 2 lands starting hands, dude? It's getting ridiculous. I mean, luckily I drew a land there, but... Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be like some kind of false flag here before too long. Would not surprise me. Would not surprise me if there's some kind of quote-unquote retaliation. I'm sure they got sleeper cells in here. Who knows though, right, chat?
2 reasons. One, because sometimes the vice president is a peripheral figure. You kind of, it's going back to the earliest days of our country, you'd kind of send the vice president off to go, you know, have lunch and have tea for the administration. He wasn't part of it, really. The Secretary of State was much more important to the administration than, say, the vice president. Some vice presidents are more consequential than others, but Dick Cheney was consequential during the Bush II administration. But J.D. Vance is clearly an active vice president. He's young. President Trump is term limited out, so he's been viewed by many as a successor to Trump, and he's there, involved.
Thank you, Jess. I couldn't come up with the right term.
The other reason it's significant is because, at least according to the reporting that's come out, the vice president has been somewhat skeptical of too much military engagement. And so he had a great explainer tweet out just a couple days ago on what's going on in Iran, in which he articulated the situation, I think, perfectly. Namely, it is the position of the United States that we're not going to allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon. And 2, I'm really skeptical of endless wars in the Middle East. So we don't want to get bogged down in one of those either. And President Trump has shown that he can intervene, including in the Middle East, and not necessarily get bogged down. He showed that in the first administration when he dropped the Moab, for instance, or when he took out Qasem Soleimani, the top Iranian general. So he's shown that you can intervene with the United States military. We are the global hegemon. We do have alliances. We do have security commitments. We do have national objectives. You don't need to get cogged down there for 9 years as we did in Iraq, for instance, or 20 years as we did in Afghanistan. But the fact that that reporting is coming out about J.D. Vance means it is all the more significant that he's standing there next to the Secretary of State, who seems a little bit more hawkish. He's a little bit more with the classic of the last 25 years GOP foreign policy. And then Pete Hegseth, who also seems relatively hawkish. The other reason it's significant that those men were standing behind him is because any one of those men could be the successor in 2028. So President Trump famously has not picked a successor for 2028. Hate to bring up electoral politics when we're talking about war and peace, but it's on everyone's mind in Washington. It's on the minds of a lot of voters. And you know it's on the minds of all the men who are standing up there this evening. President Trump has said, no, I'm not going to look. JD's great, Marco's great, other people are great. So you've got 3 men here in 3 really crucial positions, all of whom could succeed Trump in just 3 years. Keeping them all on the team, all united. If there are ideological disagreements among the team, we're going to make sure we're going to bring them all together. Trump has done this from the beginning. This is, to the point we were talking about before the president spoke, this is what Trump is preternaturally gifted at, which is creating alliances, creating coalitions that did not exist before, bringing together opposites, bringing together on trade, protectionists and free traders. Both of them are in his administration. You can't quite tell where he's going to land. Bringing in people who are war hawks, people who are doves. You don't quite know where he's going to land. And people didn't know exactly where he was going to land until this evening on Iran. I love the comment Trump made. He said, I want to thank... He's giving this prepared speech. It's a good speech. It was very well written. Pithy, which was important, I think. And then the one moment where he seems to go a little extemporaneous, this is, I want to thank God. I want to thank God. We love you, God. It's very humanizing. I think that the president has clearly gotten some religion, or some more religion, since he was almost assassinated in Butler, Pennsylvania. 1/20th of an inch, prevented his brains from being splattered on the stage.
Damn it.
There was another time that I was joining all of you from this studio unexpectedly. And so he thanks God as he is admitting this could escalate into a serious war. And it's not even implicit. He made that quite explicit. He said, look, we hit targets tonight, including the toughest target to hit. The Fordo nuclear facility was way underground. The only way to get at it would have been with bunker busters and B-2 bombers, which reportedly is what was used in this operation, or with a tactical nuclear weapon, which was not going to be used for a plethora of reasons, not the least of which is it would lead to the normalization of tactical nukes and to massive nuclear proliferation. So I think the Trump administration was very wise not to consider that, if the reporting is accurate, which I suspect it is. So he says, look, we hit the toughest target, but we have a lot of other targets. We have a lot of other targets we can hit. We want peace now. We don't want to escalate this. We're going to leave you a carrot. We gave you the stick tonight. We're going to leave you a carrot. And the way that I'm reading that is, we, the United States, are not going to push for full-on regime change in Iran. Trump mentioned the state of Israel a lot tonight because this was primarily an Israeli objective, though preventing Iran's nuclear weapons has been an American objective for decades as well. But Israel was the nation that faced the existential threat from the nuclear weapons. The United States had a little bit more distance. So we had the strategic objective, but it wasn't quite as immediate. The Israeli objective now clearly is regime change in Iran. Get rid of the Ayatollah. I think it was the defense minister, one of the top Israeli politicians,
everything has
said
Trump
the
now.
Ayatollah can no longer be permitted to exist. Hard to be clearer than that. Meanwhile, from what Trump is saying, it is not clear to me that his objective is decapitating the Iranian regime. And I think he is wise to be restrained, because it's very easy to say that the mullahs are awful and terrible and bad, and they chant death to America. They do all of those things. But then, of course, the next question is, who's going to replace them? There are some contenders. Some people are saying Reza Pahlavi, whose father was the Shah who was deposed in the 1979 Islamic Revolution.
They've been saying it since the 90s.
You know why people say that? Because he's the only Iranian they've ever heard.
Netanyahu's a liar.
Okay.
He's a war criminal.
Can anyone make me a plausible case that
A lot of people say G2 is like all for all this. I don't know that he is necessarily. He's not a fan of Netanyahu, just for the record. He's not. I don't think he's a Zionist type. I don't. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe G2 can speak for G2, but it seems to me that I've heard him say it of his own mouth on several occasions. He's not a fan of Netanyahu at all. But Israel has a right to exist. Yes. Well, so does Gaza. So does Iran. Well, not a right to exist. No, right. Maybe that's the wrong word.
The Shah would be able to go in immediately and take control. And I hope so. Look, that'd be great. I don't know. The Shah of Iran, his dad, was a great ally of the United States. Apparently, Reza Pahlavi is quite friendly to the West, too. So would that it were so simple, that'd be great. But it seems to me we need to have a little circumspection and restraint here. Iran is a real country. Likewise, there's reporting out now that the Ayatollah has named a successor. So the Ayatollah, this was before President Trump's speech, is clearly thinking, if it's not the Americans, it's going to be the Israelis, but someone's going to kill me. Which seems to suggest that Iran is a bit more of an orderly country than was certainly Afghanistan or even Iraq. It would be a colossal endeavor to engage in regime change in Iran. And with Americans on both sides of the aisle totally sick of endless wars in the Middle East and nation building in particular in the Middle East. People forget now, George W. Bush ran for president in the year 2000 against nation building before September 11th. With all of that, I suspect there are going to be a lot of powers now that the Iranian nuclear threat has been neutralized. There are going to be a lot of people saying, okay, now President Trump, pull back a little bit. You might start to see a divergence of the United States perspective and the Israeli perspective, despite the fact that obviously the two went hand in hand quite tightly on this operation. Now the political question is going to be, do we return to what the parties were like before Trump? Two ways this could go. Either Trump could get what he wants here. And Trump has played foreign policy very, very well. So the people who are panicking on the right or the people who are attacking him on the left, I think you got to look at history here. Trump had a more successful foreign policy than any president in my lifetime. Maybe the rival would be George H.W. Bush. But he had very, very successful foreign policy, maybe better than Bush Sr., certainly better than Clinton, Bush II, Obama, Biden. And so, he's got a lot of credibility. He's earned, as the vice president pointed out, he's earned some trust on these issues. So it could be the case that 3 weeks from now, we forget all about this. That could happen.
Exactly.
You remember, I mean, this
exactly,
is
Mike.
How long has it been now? 5 months that we've had this second term, and we were told the stock market was going to completely implode. Everyone's 401ks were going to go bankrupt. We were going to have, we were going to go to war on a few other fronts. Everything was going to fall apart. Global trade was going to.
I mean, that kind of just, I guess that kind of shows you that. That kind of shows you that they're your friend as long as they get money from you. But the second things get declared, you're on your own. At the end of the day, dude, people don't realize how non-civil most people are. I mean, civility is a very thin thing.
Stop. Gas was going to go through the roof, blah, blah, blah. None of it ever happened. And all these people, Trump called them panicans because they were just panicking over everything. It didn't matter. People totally forgot about it. Do you remember when the bond market dropped? Maybe not. Probably not. So it could be the case that this massive attack on Iran, which might have wiped out the nuclear facilities, it's unclear. President Trump didn't mention during that speech just how effective it was.
What the hell?
It seems like it was effective, but we don't know. That's going to play out.
How's he got all these cards, man? What?
Frankly, the United States might not know the full scope of that yet.
This is crazy, man.
But
I'm
either
cooked.
it's totally great, effective. We're just
game,
gonna forget
dude.
about it.
It's like this guy had this all planned.
This is going to embroil us further in a war in the Middle East.
What the hell,
There might
man?
be some kind of terror attack. Now, again, this would have been the opportunity to hit Iran because the way that Iran terrorizes its enemies is not directly usually, but through proxies. So terror groups like Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis all of whom have been weakened, if not outright destroyed, by the State of Israel and by the United States
That's it, man.
Over the course of
Well, that's my fault, man. I should
recent war in Israel and Gaza. So this would have been the opportunity.
I'm gonna
That
play
said,
some regular.
what happens
I'm just gonna play
if
some
we get a
regular
terror
Magic,
attack
try
in
to
the
rank
United
up.
States? That drags us
feel
further
like
into war
my
with Iran.
brain's
That-
kinda
that
melted
really
right
does
now.
threaten the Trump agenda. The Trump agenda, which is mostly domestic.
Try to make a deck.
Most of the reason I think people elected Trump is mass deportations, is fixing the economy, is getting all the crazy woke stuff out of schools.
Kind of
and
want
out
to
of our
clone this
culture,
one.
returning to common sense.
Just see
A little bit
see how I
foreign
might
policy, but I
improve
think it was mostly a domestic policy election. So there's a real political risk to Trump that if we become too embroiled in this war, it could derail the agenda, which is exactly what happened to George W. Bush. People forget George W. Bush ran on domestic issues. We're going to restore the dignity of this country. We're going to restore dignity to the
At
Oval Office
27
after the sex
rares,
scandal
yeah.
of Bill Clinton.
27 rares.
We're gonna reform
craft.
Social Security. That was one of the big issues in the 2000 campaign. Al Gore ran against. I said we need a lockbox. We were talking about Social Security. That completely went out the window after September 11th, and especially after the war in Iraq. So it's a precarious moment. And then the political question will be: okay, are the political parties going to return to what they were pre-Trump?
Oh, that's
Or
right. Hold
is
on.
Trump going to keep the coalition together? He's done a very good job of keeping MAGA together, and MAGA and America First are Trump's movement. He
Sorry, I was
did
gonna
it.
make a
Those
wolf deck,
phrases had
wasn't
been
I?
used in the past. America First was used by Charles Lindbergh. Make America Great Again was used by Ronald Reagan, and I think Richard
An
Nixon.
alchemy
But I'm
wolf
talking about the political movement, the actual thing, was Trump. So he calls the shots. And he's pulling in people who you might not expect. John Fetterman has tweeted out, as I've long maintained, this was the correct move by POTUS. So he's lauding Trump for bombing Fordo. Iran is the world's leading sponsor of terrorism and cannot have nuclear capabilities. I'm grateful for and salute the finest military of the world. This is another political nuance that's going on right now, which is if you log on to X, you are going to see the vast majority of people totally opposed to this action in the Middle East. Some of us are skeptical of involvement in the Middle East, even before Twitter, but especially on X, you're going to see a ton of skepticism. Probably outright hostility to State of Israel, probably outright hostility to Trump, including from the right, probably outright hostility to any military intervention in Iran.
Humans.
And yet, if you poll people, not just on the internet, but in real life, in physical life, stopping Iran from getting a bomb is a mainstream, vast majority popular view. Even supporting the State of Israel, which is a contentious issue, even that, very popular when you include all generations, when you include all demographics, when you include all parts of the country. Peace through strength, a phrase like that Trump loves, is very, very popular. Obviously, it's been popular since Reagan. So, and actually since Goldwater, I suppose. So I think for a lot of people who are not super online, who don't read about these things and all the debates and the political obscure monikers, the fights between the paleocons and the neocons and the neo-paleocons and the paleo-neocons and the this and the that, the neo-reactionaries and the paleo-reactionaries, I don't know, whatever it is. The people who just kind of go about their daily lives and for whom politics is about 30 minutes a day. I think this could play well. The only question is what comes next, which is why it's so important for Trump to have that show of unity from the administration. He did not pick those people at random. He could have had the chairman of the Joint Chiefs behind him instead of the Secretary of State. He didn't need to have the Secretary of State there. Certainly didn't need to have the Vice President there. There are a lot of other people from the administration. He could have had the Secretary of Homeland Security there. Since Homeland Security is obviously going to be heightened, there's already reports out NYPD is deploying a bunch of extra resources. I'm sure police departments and cities around the country are going to be doing that. Because the way Iran is going to hit back, if Iran does hit back, is not going to be by flying the Iranian Air Force. It's not going to be by deploying the Iranian Navy. It's going to be through a terrorist, probably in an American city. So you are going to see some fear, and you're going to see a lot of hawks beating the war drums for regime change in Iran. But of course, that is not contingent on what happened tonight. that would not be contingent on a terror attack. That has been something that has been building for a long, long time. And I mentioned this in my first
that's a
reaction
good
video
question,
to the
Dove.
news right when it broke. Whatever your feelings on Trump's actions in Iran tonight, you have to recognize this has been building for a long time. I was reading, I think it was ABC's coverage of this, and ABC News slipped into its coverage a little line. They said, the bombs, the weapons that were used in destroying these facilities were developed specifically to destroy these facilities. Now, we've known that these facilities exist. The international community has since 2009. The United States intelligence community probably has known long before that. Which means that what happened tonight was not some impulsive decision from Trump. AOC had such a stupid reaction. She said, the president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is a grave violation of the Constitution and congressional war powers. First of all, let's just take that, because she has other dumb things she said. But let's just take that for a second. So it's a grave violation of the Constitution. How so? Because, well, she explained, because it violates congressional.
I don't know, man. I don't really want to even. I don't want to hear that stuff anymore. Honestly, kind of burn out. It feels like it's they're farming, they're trauma farming. You know what I mean? It kind of low key feels like they're trauma farming. So that's a cleric. Knight. What if we do knights? Ooh. Yeah, we could do. It's a soldier. That could actually be really good right there. When this creature enters, choose one. Scry 2, you gain 3 life or exile another target creature you own, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next turn. Interesting. Ooh. This might be the Tifa deck right here, chat. Ooh, chat. Okay. I think I might be onto something here, chat. Hold on. That's 60. They want people in fear. Yeah, I agree, man. I'm sorry if I put you guys into fear. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's go 3 of these. So I got 63 cards here, chat. We got pretty low 2.5 casting cost. I think if I go minus one of those, I think I might even get like 2.4. Don't mean, but doesn't mean I'm just going to bow down. Yeah, exactly. The world is not my home. Yep. Yeah, that's really well said. That's really well said. Just trying to think of a few things here. I think we definitely want a Tifa. What if there's like a really cool looking art for Torgal? I don't like that art though. I like the other art better. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of this art. Let's see about Dion. See if Dion's got some cool art. Yeah, I kind of like that one. That looks cool. Yeah, we'll buy that for 3,000 gold. Let's see. World. Okay, so I don't know that I need Yana. Well, maybe she'll get enchantments back or whatever. How about Sheltered? Sheltered by Ghost. Let's see. Let's get rid of these wolves. We're at 68. I feel like I might be onto something here, chat. That's gonna help with landfall for sure. We have haste. Haste in Ward 1. That costs 1 and 1. That's probably why people are using this one. I guess we put 2 of these in the deck. That doesn't really fit. That doesn't really fit. You overturn tables and how to fit. 1 less of those. Yeah, I think I can go 22 lands here, chat. Let's go Verge. Oops. White, green, Verge. 4 of those in, and those are green initially. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 18 lands. 20 lands? No. 21 lands. Go 21 lands. Go 21 lands and 4 Torgas. Okay. Let's... I'm going to call this one a Find Hound. Okay. And let's go...
Every fight makes me stronger.
Alright, let's get something greenish here. Alright, let's pick out a new kind of... Yeah, let's go slime. Kind of green, right? We got a green feel to it. Alright. So what are we gonna do for lands? Is there a green white attack land? Land. This one. That's why not. Okay, why not? Alright, I feel like this. Alright, let's give it a shot, chat. Go ahead and name it. Fine Hound. I named it. Let's go ahead and special it. Alright, let's give it a shot. We're gonna go standard play Fine Hound. I feel like we need some Get Lost in here. Get Lost. All right, let's try this. Sorry, guys, I'm not being very good company right now. I'm just trying to think about like this deck tech right here. All right, so we'll do a little play testing here. I'm not seeing my friends on. Oh wait, I got 3 friends on. Jin Romi, Indominus, and I gotta open my email and get that deck list that Jin Romi sent me. And I still got to make that ravioli pasta. I think we'll make that. I think I'll work on that Monday. All right, chat. Yikes. We'll mulligan this. We're kind of hoping to get. There we go. We'll keep this. There's turn 1. I think we'll drop the overprotect. Uh-oh. I don't have a green mana. Sorry about my language. Come on, man. I think I'm taking these out, actually. Yeah, put Llanowar Elves in, maybe. Not a very good start, chat. I think the reason why I had those ones in there. I think I'm gonna replace those with Elspeth's. Smite. I think the reason why I had those in there was because of all the defending bristle packs. So I could tap them. Let's go ahead and get that tapped. I gotta go 7. I gotta go 7 or 24 land. I think this is gonna dick me every time. Well, maybe not. Really hoping we get a Torgal here. Would be amazing. That way I could. Torgal would be amazing right now. I think we're up against an Ugin deck here, perhaps. I think that might be what we're looking at here, chat. Okay. So that gives whatever creature I bring in +1, right? So this makes this one cost less. First legendary spell you cast each turn. Okay, what? Good tap. Tap, tap. Hit 3. There we go. There's Torgal. Now watch this, chat. I'm hoping this works out the way I'm hoping. Hoping it's going to work out the way it needs to work out. So I should get an extra card for probably gonna board wipe me right now. There seems to be movement. Scampering surveyor. Oh, here we go. Okay, resolve all. Here comes first human. Dang. Alright, let's go ahead and transform. Okay, and nope, we're not gonna swing, no attack. In turn. I think we're gonna be dealing with an Ugin here in a second. Yep, there it is right there. Gonna target my Tifa. That's fine.
Heed my counsel. If my intervention is required, then so be it.
So he doesn't have another one.
Focus.
Totally off topic. I'm hoping Wednesday we can get to town for water, run, and ice. We do this. Alright. Oh, I should have done a... Where my world? What do you call them? Okay. I think we'll just go. No, I need the land. Okay. Our dogs are all asleep. That's probably been a long day for them. Yeah, that heat. Damn. Oh my god, it does not want me to have my Tifa. Queen Latifah. All right, chat. It would be nice if I actually got my world things and stuff. Let's see. All right, I'll leave that up. Nope. 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 And all right, I don't mind.
And all they're looking for is a leader. They don't care what this person's background is. Come, bring us economy. Number two, women want to be left alone. Allow me to live my life. If I want to keep it. I see a lot of the videos right now that some markets in Iran, you can get away with that.
No overprotects.
but they're still walking on eggshells. They're still worried about what's going to be happening. They want their liberties. They want to be able to go to nightclubs. They want to be able to hang out and have fun. They want some of those Western ideas to come to Iran. They do. They want to be free. Let me make good decisions or bad decisions. Let me decide for myself, not you being the person that tells me what the hell to do. I got 4 kids. We're walking this morning. Me, Vinny, and Jim, we're having our walk. This is what happens when you get in your mid-40s, early 50s. You start kind of having walks in the morning, right? And we're talking, saying to Jen, I'm reading my business plan, which is somewhere around here. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I probably took it upstairs. And one of the things on my business plan says, enjoy every minute with your oldest son. You only have 5 more years before he leaves you. Like this, 5 more years before he leaves you. I love hanging out with that guy. I love talking to him. There is nothing like it to be able to have those conversations with your kids, with your family. These Iranian people, that's what they want. They want to be free. My kids are going to make some decisions I don't support. Who are you for you to think what is right for me to make as a decision? The market's going to react already if you do something dumb. Let them live their lives. Let people be able to do what they want to do. That's what Iranians are asking for. They're not asking for much.
You were watching him too? What's up, U-Haul?
They're saying they're doing something here. $400 billion is Iran. Most people think it's just oil. Do you know what kind of resources they have? If all these sanctions were lifted, if somebody went to Iran that could have relations and is tough and strong, that understands business, to be able to deal with the U.S., to be able to deal with Russia, to be able to deal.
I feel like there's going to be a false flag any minute now. It'll be our own government doing stuff to our own infrastructure that they were planning on doing 10 years ago anyway. They just got exactly who they needed in office, probably one of the more compromised people in America. It seems to me, man, it's kind of crazy to think that people that were against Donald Trump may have been right about him the whole time. But I just make Israel great again, I guess. I don't know. I'm not rooting for Israel's demise, but why do we always got to stick our noses into everything, man? It's getting out of control. Getting out of control. Go to sleep there, brother. Hope you sleep well.
To be able to deal with China, there are many in Iran. This could be a wake-up call for you guys to go to them and say, hey, XYZ, how about you? How about you? How about you? How about you? This is on the people to go knock on the door. When I was living in LA, I flew back once in LA. Me, Tikran, and Mario went to a person's house. I went to their office. Mario and Tikran will remember this. Tikran, I know you're watching this because you're texting me on this side and I'm trying to respond back, but I can't. You know what the meeting was with this man? I went there. He says to me, hey, good to see you. This is a very important person in my life. I said, do you know why I'm here? He says, yeah, he just wanted to come say hi. I said, no, that's not why I'm here. Why are you here? You need to run for governor. And you should have seen the look on his face. White. He's white. Skin is white. Looking at me. I cannot believe you just said that. No, you need to run for a governor. What are you talking about? You need to run for governor. Why do you think me? Why not you? You have influence, you have values, you have principles. Your state is relying on you. Do you not love the state? Yes, do something about it. And then I take him to Cancun on a trip 2 months later. I'm having dinner. His wife is sitting right across from me and said, how you doing? Says, you know, since the meeting you had with my husband, you've messed him up. He can't sleep at night because all he's talking about is the fact that Patrick said I should run for governor. Go talk to some people. Challenge them, ask them, it's time, do something. Because right now, if we know President Trump is saying, we're not trying to do anything for regime change, we all know that could be happening next 2 to 4 weeks. So then who is it? Is it another person that's a puppet? That's not strong enough, that can handle their own? Is that what we're going to be getting? Is that what's going to happen there? You think that's going to change? It's got to be somebody strong, somebody that can stand up tall and have those types of conversations. All I did is when I brought Reza Pahlavi the first time was to give him a platform to say, go, announce. And he said he doesn't want the job. Second time around, didn't get a definite answer. Third time around, we see him on TV every day. So by the way, if it isn't him and he's gonna play a role similar to what is in UK where there's the monarchy and you're gonna play that role as an influencer to help out, someone needs to be a face. You need a face to start this next movement. And by the way, Adam, going back to you when you're talking about, I don't think you can do it on your own. I think US has done plenty. I think Trump's done plenty. I think Israel has done plenty. I think it's on the Iranian people right now. They got to go and do what a lot of people are not willing to do. It's going to get nasty. It's not going to get pretty. And by the way, I am not one to sit here and tell you, do it no matter what, at all costs. I'm a father of 4. I would be concerned just like anybody else as they're going through this. But the reality of it is, to us, you know, to the people that are living in America, you have complete different things you're thinking about. To the people that are living in Iran right now, they're not following the, well, I should have regretted, I should have never voted for Trump. That's not what they're thinking about. Iranians are thinking about, when can we have a concert in Iran of Drake? When can we have a player that wants to come and play with us? When can we have a sporting event here? When can we celebrate our New Year's with festivities? When can we open up Facebook, YouTube, Google, X in Iran?
I just don't care, dude. I don't care about it. I just so bored with this. I'm so bored of this. It just feels like kabuki. It feels like a kabuki show. Alrighty, Dove. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know, man. It feels weird. I think I know what he's gonna get. Oh, maybe not. Does this guy only have one Ugin? 22 cards in his hand. Nothing I can do about it. What happens when it gets yeah, I don't think he cares. Turn. You think I'd see it? One of my Tifos? Or come on, man. In the beginning, or my haste with I think I'm pretty much cooked here, chat. My opponent's got 17 cards. I got 31. He might deck himself. Oh gosh, really? Really? Yeah, keep drawing, dude. You gotta deck yourself. Maybe. Why wouldn't he swing right now? Oh, heck. $15 cards, buddy. I think you got me. Just what are we doing here? Go faster. Yeah, this is just a game. Yeah, it's just pretty much game. Keep drawing cards, bro. That's fine. All right, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I am zonked out right now and I am boring company. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. So, just in time to get Ugin. Let's just say good game, man. Good game. This game is boring as all get out. But I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out.